you met someone in the Philippines and you want to bring them to the United States on a K1 visa. Stick around, I will have the step-by-step procedure on how to apply for a K1 visa or a fiancé visa.
Welcome to Emily Central, your source to all things Philippines.
Hello everyone, this is Emily and welcome back to Emily Central. How are you guys doing today? Kumusta na po kayong lahat? Kumusta na mong tanan? Here I make videos about all aspects of the Philippines, and today I will go over the step-by-step procedure on how to bring your fiancé, your foreign fiancé, to the United States. As my viewer has asked me to do a video on how to apply for a K1 visa or a fiancé visa. Since they are in the Philippines, most likely I will be using the Philippines as an example. So if you don't know anything about a K1 visa or a fiancé visa, a K1 visa is actually a non-immigrant visa that is given to a foreign fiancé. Let's say if they're living in the Philippines, it's given to them, and they will then have 90 days to travel and marry their U.S. citizen fiancé within that 90 days of their arrival in the United States. But before I start this video, I want to make sure that you guys are aware that I am not an immigration attorney or anything like that. This is just for entertainment purposes only, and as well as some personal experiences. So now let's take a look at the step-by-step procedure on how to apply for a K1 visa, as well as the requirements that you guys will need to bring to the visa interview. As always, I will leave all this information in the description box below. That way you guys can check it out in case you missed something on this videos.
Before we go over the step-by-step procedure, you must know that the couple must be able to prove that they have met in person at least one time within the 2 years prior to them filing the visa form, unless there are cases of extreme hardship or where in-person meetings would violate cultural, religious, or social norms. The first step will be filing the petition. You, as the U.S. citizen sponsor, must file Form I-129F, Petition for Alien Fiancé, with the USCIS office that serves the area where you live in the United States. I will leave all the direct filing addresses for Form I-129F on the description box below. Please note that Form I-129F cannot be filed at the U.S. Embassy Consulate or USCIS office abroad. After USCIS approves the petition, it will then be sent to the National Visa Center or NVC. The National Visa Center will give you a case number and send your petition to the U.S. Embassy or consulate where your fiancé lives. The second step will be applying for a visa. The National Visa Center will mail you a letter when it sends your foreign fiancé's case to the U.S. Embassy or the consulate. Once you receive this letter, please inform your foreign fiancé to take the following actions to apply for K1 visa and prepare for the interview. Here are the required documents. You, the foreign citizen fiancé, will be required to bring the following forms and documents to your visa interview. Starting with a completed Form DS-160, online non-immigrant visa application. You, the foreign fiancé, must complete Form DS-160. Make sure that you print DS-160's confirmation page and bring it to your visa interview. Next will be a passport valid for travel to the United States and with a validity date of at least 6 months beyond your intended period of stay in the United States. Next will be birth certificate issued by the Philippine Statistics Office or PSA. The next requirement will be for you, the foreign fiancé, as well as your U.S. citizen sponsor. Divorce or death certificate. If any of you has been previously married, you both will need to provide the death or divorce certificate for your previous marriages, only if this is applicable to you. Next is police certificates from your present country of residence and all countries where you have lived for 6 months or more since the age 16. Next requirement will be medical examination. In preparing for your interview, you as the applicant will need to schedule and complete a medical examination. Before the issuance of your visa, every applicant, regardless of age, must undergo a medical examination which must be performed by an authorized panel physician. You will be provided an instructions regarding your medical examination from the U.S. Embassy or Consulates where you applied for your visa. If this is in the Philippines, it would be at the Manila U.S. Embassy. Includes information on authorized panel physicians, which I will also leave all this information in the description box below. Next will be proof of financial support and affidavit of support forms. During the visa interviews, applicants will be required to present evidence to the consular officer that they are not likely to become a public charge in the United States. You may present evidence that you are able to financially support yourself or that your U.S. citizen fiancé is able to provide support. The consular officer may request that a Form I-134 affidavit of support must be submitted by the U.S. citizen fiancé. You will need two 2x2 photographs, and I will leave all the photograph requirements on the description box below. The next step is very important. You must prove that your relationship is bona fide. Prepare as much as possible, like pictures of you and your fiancé together, plane tickets and hotel bookings if you guys have taken a trip, letters, emails, phone records, text messages that you have sent each other throughout your relationship. Also provide sworn statements from your family and friends who can attest to the validity of your relationship. And if you have receipts for your engagement ring, please provide that as well, along with some photographs that you may have from the engagement get-together. K1 visa timeline. It takes 8 months on average as of May 2021 for the USCIS to process Form I-129F petition for alien fiancé, and an additional of 4 to 6 weeks for the agency to send an interview request at the nearest U.S. Embassy or consulate. Filing fee for petition for alien fiancé or Form I-129F is $535, and you may use money order, cashier's check, or personal checks payable to the Department of Homeland Security. I will leave all the information in the description box below.
So you guys, that was just the first part of your application, the initial process on applying for your K1 visa. I will definitely make a follow-up video on what happens next after you submit all your requirements and paperwork to the National Visa Center. Thank you all very much. Maraming salamat po. Salamat sa inyong tanan. Please share this video to anyone that might find it useful. And don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, and hit that notification bell. Please do take care of each other. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!